take a look at example 8 in your book. It deals with lines that have the same slope. And it asks us, on the same set of coordinate axes, sketch the graph of the lines y equals 3x and y equals 3x minus 4. Oh. Now remember the point, if we use the slope-intercept form of an equation, that would be y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the intercept. We can automatically graph this line because we'll know the slope and we'll know the intercept. So let's put this equation in this form. So we'd have y equals 3x, and what's b here? Well, our b is 0, right? 3x plus 0 is 3x, right? So here, our slope equals 3, and our y-intercept equals 0. Now for the second equation, we have y equals 3x minus 4. Our slope is still 3, but our y-intercept is a negative 4. So we'll graph these two lines. Here's our graph paper. I got to zoom in on this, I think, a little bit here. Draw the coordinate system. Okay. I'll write the two equations on this paper here so that we can see them. We have y equals 3x, and we have y equals 3x minus 4. So let's do the 3x first. The slope here is 0, or the intercept is 0. So this is the point on this line, and the slope is 3. Well, 3 is the same as 3 over 1. And this is going to be the change in y divided by the change in x. So the change in y is 3. It's a positive. So we'll go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go over, the change in x is 1. We'll go over 1. We know we have a linear equation here because we're not taking a square root, there's no absolute value, and we're not squaring this. So this is a linear equation. If it's a linear equation, all we really need is 2 points because it's a straight line. If you know 2 points on the line, you can draw the line. So there's our line. This is that line. Now let's draw this one. Y equals 3x minus 4. In this equation, our minus 4 is the y-intercept. Minus 4. So if this is x and this is y, this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, right here. So we know this line passes through this point. Our slope is 3 still. That's the same as 3 over 1. That's the change in y divided by the change in x. So we're going to change y in a positive 3 direction. 1, 2, 3. And change x in a positive 1 direction. 1. We have 2 points. We know we have a linear equation because we're not squaring the x, we're not taking a square root, we don't have an absolute value. This is the proper form for a linear equation. So we need 2 points. We can connect those 2 points, and that would be our line. Notice the relationship between this line and this line. They are parallel. In other words, we could extend these lines forever and they would never cross. They're exactly the same distance from each other. When you have lines that have the same slope, in this case the slope was 3, any lines, straight lines that have the same slope are parallel lines, and that's what we have here. All right? That's the end of that problem.